In the next couple of months, they broke up. Okay,
Right.
that's just it.
Want to use you for God.
Yeah, it's a dead state. You know, this shit been going on for years and years. It has not kept nothing intact or made anything better. It made the shit worse. Now these, you know, these women feeling entitled. Like, and if you don't buy them out there, they'll leave you. Running. All right. With the Hebrew Israelites, come in week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of America. I looked up power, tell our people the truth. Fit them into this, to the gospel, this truth. You know, first and foremost, we're gonna stand to the east. First and foremost, we're gonna give our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem,
Kakwadash. Second, we want to give double honor to our apostles, Jim Master, that rule of well, our beloved teachers and elders. And salutation, peace, and blessings to the Hebrew Israelites out there. That hopefully elect that's trying to do the best as they can to mortify their members and wait for the return of our Lord. Yahweh Shah to overthrow this wicked kingdom and overthrow the so-called white men, which are the biblical Edomites. We're going to start off with our Colossians 3. Then we're just going to go through the spirit. Start with it, Brother Bashar. Because, you know, us not being dead, we're in a lobby state. So be aware of what's to come, what's happening. And it's kind of crazy. We have so-called Valentine's Day, another philosophy, another doctrine, another tradition of America, which hasn't kept anything intact, you know, hasn't kept anything in order. You know, nothing great has come from it. But people are still in that state. Here it is. A lot of things are ready to come past. A lot of people are getting laid off. A lot of people are losing everything. A lot of people are crashing out. You know, so in this time of getting, you know, you ought to be focusing on what's important, and not your own will, not your own way, not your what makes you feel good, and what is in your own opinion, right?
Book of Colossians, chapter 3. Book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 1. If ye then be risen with Christ, with Yahushua, seek those things.
Yeah, so seek those things. So we seek spiritual, you know, we seek the kingdom. You know, we do what we gotta do here, you know, but we keep that to the minimum as well. You know, we live a minimalist lifestyle. You know, nothing really pretty much hinders what we do for Yahweh Shah and studying and trying to learn more and so we can please Yahweh Shah more. And that's the thing about it. Our life, we sacrifice our lives and our time for Yahweh Shah. And, you know, yes, you know, Yahweh Shah will have joy. And because in all actuality, we actually kind of somewhat do better than half of the people out there. The one thing about it, our vision is clear. We know not to be ruled without lust. So we know how to really enjoy certain things, which a lot of people really can't enjoy. You know? Go ahead. You got a precept.
Yeah, I got a precept. Can I bring it out?
Yep. Got it.
Hebrews 13 and 14.
Uh-huh.
For here have we no continuing city.
Yeah, we have no continuing city here. There's nothing here for us. Valentine's Day. You're loving all these women, but these women don't love you in return. They don't give a damn about you, you know? These men of America have been taught to worship and submit and bow down to women. But it's no equal, you know, it's no fair sharing that, you know? These women been, you know, ever since the Motown era, men been bowing down always been bowing down on their knees for these women. But nothing has come from them. A lot of, you know, they go from Motown era, R&B, New Jack Swing, all this love that's in the air, but where is the love? Women are the worst as they ever been. And men have become weak as they ever been. So what has you keeping the ways of this world, keeping the ordinances of this world have gotten our people? You know, hey, your children are growing up to be moles and just completely bugged the fuck out. And your own, the shorty, the broad that you done had your kids by, she's the advocate of destroying your child. So in all actuality, she don't like your ass, man. Right?
Hebrews 13 and 14. For here have we no continuing city, But we seek one to come.
Yeah, we seek one to come, which what? Is going to be order and righteousness. You know, we're going to be perfect. We're going to be perfect. You know, we're going to be empowered. We're going to rule. We're going to have laws, statutes, and commandments embedded in us. Hey, going to start with the new covenant. You go to, what is it, Jeremiah 31? It talks about the new covenant. When we get in our kingdom, when we get in our land, hey, that's the spirit.
He getting ready. He getting ready. He on the way home right now. He just got off work. Got my flowers. I got my candles.
You know, all the Teddy Pendergrass songs out there, you play that one. Come on, let's play the fuck out. That, he doesn't really know collection. Teddy P got fucking a lot of classes, man. You know? But that, again, you know, it's just face value. That's what it is. You know? There's nothing sincere about this place. It's a dead fucking state here. That's it. You got it.
Book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 1. If ye be risen with Yahushua, seek those things which are above.
Yep.
Well, Yahushua sitteth on the right hand of our power.
That's right. Constantly praying for us. You know, being our mediator. Because to him, you know, basically we've been brought back to Yahweh. Because remember, at one time we were what? In a dead state. So basically the Lord allowed us to basically be consumed by this place. Get our ass whooped. Basically become like a Edomite, man. Become a brute beast. Because like prior to opening camp, starting the video, we were talking about how basically all Jake ignored what they saw on TV. Vans, Jordans, Timberland boots, Nikes, Henny, weed, etc., man. If it wasn't on TV, Jake don't know about it, man. Jake hasn't gone out their way. Like the scripture says, what is it about a traveled man? A traveled man has much experience, wisdom, knowledge, etc., you know? But half of these Jakes have never even left their fucking neighborhood, man. So all you know is what? What you see on TV. What your parents have taught you. What your peers have taught you. And we all been lied to. We basically have grown up around a bunch of dead men. Dead horses, man. You know? Right?
Book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 2. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Yeah, because again, what? Nothing's promised here. You can have something one moment, and then in another fucking day it's gone. Hey, it's crazy. You would think these men will actually have put the foot down by now and say, you know what the hell with these women? I'm not buying shit for these women. They need to prove themselves to me. Because like the notion is getting money, get riches, get a car, get a nice little fancy crib, whatever. But that makes you more of a target now.
Right.
Women can smell you out and see you got little money, little funds, little riches in your pocket, and they smell it out and they devour you. And they will take meds for you to make them ovulate more so you can get them pregnant. You think you're using a condom to really try to stop a baby, but these girls are sick as hell. So you know
They going in the trash can.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah. They going in the trash can. They pulling that joint out. Hey, you heard what some call happened to Drake. You know, and he caught
got him?
Nah, y'all remember that a couple months ago when he had threw the condom in the trash can.
Oh yeah.
But he put, what did he put? Hot sauce in it or something like that?
Yeah,
and the chick went in the trash can and got it.
I remember.
And she tried to throw that shit inside of her and said, see? And she tried, I think she tried to sue his ass for that shit, man. Show you how these women get down, especially like the brothers going into. If you got status, you got notoriety, you somebody in this place. Hey, they like, oh man, hey, that's my ticket in.
Yep.
That's my ticket in to get my foot in the door because, hey, if I get him, not only I can get pregnant by him, stay with him for a little bit, suck his money from him until to that point where I can, I don't want to be with you no more. Yeah. And then I can take this.
Bitches use men as stepping stones.
Yeah. And then they use the courts involved. And when they're ready to step away, now they get the courts involved, especially if they get married. If you get married to them, man.
If you still get married in these days, we're all fucking idiots.
Yeah. But once they had that child, once they had your child inside of them, they can use that, like the brother said, a stepping stone. They get them courts involved, and hey, man, ain't too much you can do right there, man.
And it's another thing too. We read about the New World Order. That's part of their agenda. Yep. to use the woman against you. And when you go back to Willie Lynch,
Yeah.
the main prime target was the so-called black
Yeah,
woman.
yeah. And that's a form of population control.
Yeah.
Because these women be in that mindset and they take your seed, have your child, and being in that mindset where they have an opportunity to leave you and get a check from the government and get all these accolades and benefits, they don't want to have no more kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I go to the next man. So instead of a man having 10, 11, 12, 15 kids, nah, man, if he do have multiple kids, he done got 6, 7 baby mothers.
And they all against us.
Yeah, yep.
Right?
Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
And that's another thing too. Us being alive, we really understand what's been happening to our women. Really, these women ain't our women. You gotta understand the scripture says, your wife should become a harlot in the city.
Yeah.
These aren't our women. And that's just something you got to accept.
Yeah.
These are harlots, these are prostitutes, these are broken fucking women. You cannot fix these women. If the Lord wanted to fix these women, he would have done it. And guided her and guided her upright. But unfortunately, he allowed, it's just like in Romans, the first chapter.
Yeah.
Since they served the preacher, the Lord basically gave them over to the so-called white man.
Yeah.
And his philosophies, his ways, his doctrines, and everything. Because again, going back to the TV, if our people haven't seen that TV, it's crazy because you look at TV now and it's like, yo, how back, 30 years ago, our parents been cold-hearted against everything they would have saw on TV. But now all of a sudden they accept every goddamn thing. So that just lets you know that's TV, it's witchcraft, man.
The conditioning.
That's the conditioning, gradualism, man.
Like you put conditioner in your hair to soften it up. That's what he said. He didn't soften them up. Now they're more acceptable to it.
Yep.
Moreover, now they're taking a stance and they're pushing that, right? Yeah. The process of time, man. And you made a point. The thing going on with our women. How about Shai did that? Because that goes back to the curses, man. Your woman being a harlot in the city. Hey, the scriptures say, shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High have not done that. You can consider that an evil, bad thing, man.
Hey, the scripture tells you, and I think in Leviticus, none of the sons of Israel should be, and the daughters should be whores and harlots. Sodomites and harlots.
Yeah.
But look what has become of their sons and daughters.
Yeah.
They're whores and sodomites, man.
Hey, what did Yahweh Shai say? He said this is a wicked and adulterous generation, right? Because even if you get a woman,
always seeking for son.
Yeah.
But the son is here for you. But they want more. If you can't understand what you see here, how we gonna give you a son?
Yeah. And even if you get a woman, it ain't like you actually getting a wife, so to speak, man, because she's already been passed around. She's already laid down with another man.
Yeah.
She ain't yours. They like the elders in Dallas always say, she ain't yours, it's just your turn.
Yeah.
And even she knows that it's just your turn. Because she has a whole agenda going on in her head. You really think she's looking at you in your eyes like, hey, he gonna be the one. He is the
my
one. The love of my life. Just like what that nigga was playing in the car, man. And he still had to go pick up dinner for the family,
Sweets.
He didn't want to got cookies and chocolates. When he went to the Northern Kingdom and got some flowers, and she said, "Can you stop by such and such and pick up goddamn bitch? You ain't cooking."
Right. He had to write the strawberry letter.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to do it all, man.
Yeah.
It should have, man. This again. You're in a dead state. And the Lord has made it our judgment so better and clear. We can see that these people are dead, man. And again, why are you hanging out with the dead if you don't? And we got the light.
That's right.
So it's just making it more easier to see what these people are about, man. So don't be upset that we're not friends of this world. Hey, you should be happy that the Lord made it that we're as enmity. If you're basically if you're a friend of the world, you're enmity with Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Brother, can you give me that real quick, Shah? Hey, get your precept.
Let me finish it out.
Yep.
I think that's it. Oh, I asked you something. Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 26 and 23, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
So you understand the world is wicked. You got a lot of wicked niggas. You got a lot of wicked bitches. They've been pretty much given to each other. We going really, and it's like, what is it? Sirach the 26th chapter. Give me 26 and 1. Sirach 26 and 1, real quick.
Yep.
Might be 25 and 1 or 26 and 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife.
Come on, man. We're not getting that to the kingdom. We're not getting that to the kingdom. You can forget about it.
Right.
It's not a Bronx tale.
Yeah.
Everybody know what the
Especially the times we live. Hey, King Solomon, he did a census, man, on these women.
Oh, man.
You know? So you thinking in that time, you know, where, you know, King Solomon was in a rulership, and he ran a census and, you know, couldn't find a virtuous, righteous woman, man. Come on, man. I got 3 seconds. I don't know if you can get that.
Yep, it's a little bit get yours. Sirach 26 and 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled.
Hey, so what happens when you don't have a virtuous wife? The numbers of your days go the other way, man.
Find that Bible show.
You know?
I tell you, a man that it's a couple of.
It gives a heavy heart. Get that one.
It's a heavy heart, and it's like an old man that's trying to climb up a sandy hill.
Yeah.
So that means you're
I'll
draining
find
your
out.
life. And that's all. And that's the one. That's in America, man. They
Yeah.
drain you. They don't build you. They don't make you continue on. They drain you. They destroy you. Their whole purpose is to destroy you. Feminism, man. You know. And you motherfucking people out, you dudes out here, worshiping Valentine's Day. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be crazy. Go ahead.
I got something for you. Sirach 26 and 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro.
Come on.
He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
And what happens if you try to grab a scorpion? It prick the hell out of you. You might, and you'll drop dead because it's poisonous. Hey, they say, this girl is poison. Come on, man. You got Jamie with the Daniels had a song about the bitches. You got a lot of, Jake that made. Why Jake didn't listen to those songs?
Hey,
You listen to every other song, but you didn't listen to the song that you should listen to. Verse 22. Go ahead. You got,
jump back a chapter since you're already in there. Read verse Sirach 25, 22, and 24. To go along with your precept.
Sirach 25 and 23, or 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
That's all the woman do. She wants to control you. She wants to dictate you. She wants to know where you at all times.
Right.
And that's what destroyed that broad's mind, man. You know? Because she thinks she has power. And it's been who gave her that power? The so-called white man. Because they basically infiltrated the household and pretty much put his mind inside of our women. Yeah. And now Esau ain't typically got to physically be there. He's there in her mind. And she's taking her hatred out on you.
He's in
and
their
your
mind
kids.
and spirit.
Yeah.
And they can cast for the friend of
AI.
ghosts. You know, he's sitting around and he at the dinner table with you. So you make situational decisions. He right there. He's always in the midst, man.
Yeah, he really is.
You know?
It's the prelude. It's the prelude to the MOTV.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, what's that nigga woman that was interrupted DMX when he was talking to his son? That's how Esau is. Damn, what's her name? Damn, I forget her name. Dr. Something. Anyway, every time DMX tried to talk to his son, son, I apologize, but whatever he was saying to him, like, you don't have to accept this apology if you don't want to.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, God damn.
Right.
And he flipped out on her for that.
Yeah. That's how it goes in the household.
Yep.
The father will say something, try to instill certain qualities and morals in the child. And meanwhile, when the father's gone away, the mother's just fucking all that shit up, man. Going to that's when your father
love you.
You know? He get all the snacks, all the candy, doing all the shit that his father was like, hey, you ain't doing that when I'm around. But hey, she lets that shit ride, man. Yeah. So keep going, bro. That's right.
Yeah, no, so basically, if a father basically not going to be light, because you teach him disciplinary.
Yep.
So basically, if you're a man and if you don't act like that goddamn woman, your kids ain't gonna like you. Man.
Yep.
Basically, what I'm saying is because even Shahrazad Ali book was on point. Basically, what the woman does is break those children's mind mentally.
Yep.
And when a woman is there, they put hope on to that too.
Yeah.
These bitches are evil out there. So then what they do, they'll separate you from the child, basically hold them hostage and manipulate you.
Yep.
And if you don't, if you're not one of those men that basically act like a woman, you're like, okay, son, we gonna get candy, we gonna get some ice cream. Man, that's where men, the kids ain't gonna like you. So basically, you know, we're at a war that you gotta understand that we're in. So we gotta be very, very careful out here. You might lose your child. You might lose your woman. Hey, today, you're a Hebrew Israelite, you don't buy your woman something, she might leave you. Right?
Surah 25:23. A wicked woman abated the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a moving heart.
That deteriorates your life.
I'm not
Hey,
paying.
because what's the precept? If you jump back to the precept you read before that and jump back to that verse and keep reading,
Yep.
Sean?
Surah 25:22. A woman.
No, my bad. In 26 you read.
Oh, 26.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
Because we was going into how, you know, basically a virtuous or righteous woman, you know, added the days of life, you know, man.
Surah 26:1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled.
Yeah. You know, hey, that goes into stress, man. You know, you involved in a whole lot of stress. Stress will kill you.
And what Eddie Griffin say? That stand up, that stand up Eddie Griffin did. He said, you gotta deal with the black bitch.
Yeah.
Come to the house,
Yeah.
Stop, you're killing me.
Hey, these doctors and scientists said stress is like the forefront or like the main cause of cancer, diseases, illnesses, high blood pressure, depression, and death. Because all that results in death.
You go to certain jobs, he'll break down what stress can do to you. Because I actually went through training, and it broke down what stress can do to your body. It breaks you down.
And it makes sense too because the glory of a man is what? His woman. So when you have glory in something, you're passionate and you really love it. But a man knows how to love his woman, but a woman don't know how to love her man.
Right.
You know, so that brings more stress on the man than it would do the woman. It's a game to the woman to see for her to push your buttons and piss you off, etc. She sleep like a baby.
Especially she has power that she can get away with it and then destroy you. So if you do something
That's
to
the
her,
lesson. That's the font.
that's where you live with.
And Esau plays off of that because Esau knows the glory of the woman, you know, is her hair, you know, basically going in her to herself, and the glory of a man is the woman. So Esau plays off of that. So he pushes that, sets that woman up on a pedestal, says, hey, you can get this, you can get that, you can have your own house, your own car, you can do all these things. Girl, you can be looking fly on your own, And then he plays off the man, off with the man's, you know, the glory being the woman, to get the man to do certain things.
Then you shift the man from being a man in his house. Because every man that has hardship in his household is definitely going to put his foot down. But a man can't put his foot down in the household. But the woman can overthrow you, call the cops.
Yep.
You might get blown the fuck away.
Yep.
Two women cops might come to your house.
Yeah. What's
Then when you go, so like when you get to the magistrate office, it's a goddamn woman.
Yeah.
Then
I know, right?
you get go down there, you can get a warrant out for your arrest. The sheriff is a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Oh, you heavy women, huh? Come on then, go ahead and sit down. Check yourself in and go ahead and sit down.
Yeah.
And that's how it is, man.
What does the scripture say? Many have erred, you know, off the strength of woman, roughly paraphrasing, man.
And why is that? Because they actually believed in love.
Yeah.
Because look, Jack Swing era, Tank and Jaheim, the Motown era. Oh my fucking goodness.
I'm down on 50 feet.
David Allister, one woman, man.
Jaheim.
Oh,
With that woman first,
yeah,
and you
come
look
on,
like,
man. You actually believe that bullshit. And let's think about it. We come from that era. What has came from? Joe and none of you know it's crazy. Joe and them, Eric Benet, they come here tonight. All them niggas gonna be here tonight. And none of them niggas got no relationships, man. I watched some shit. I saw them across Cisco. These niggas, all this love from Baltimore, this and that. Them niggas broke up. The group broke up. Them niggas wanted to fight each other for money. And them niggas ain't got no women. So what the fuck came from that era, man?
Hey, Esau's agenda and control is what came from it. You know? Esau furthered that control, furthered his agenda, you know, us being able to push feminism, you know, push the woman up, lower demand, and being able to push things upon, like we was going into that conditioning, push things upon the whole family household, the whole, you know, not just Jake, because these things afflict the other nations and his own people as well. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like, you know, it's prominently Jake, but these other nations are dealing with these things that, you know, these wicked elites are pushing as well.
But you had to use Jake because Esau don't know about those goddamn, man. Esau, no, hell, Esau, come on. Esau can't sing.
Yeah. Esau's one that's bucking up saying some wild, I don't need you no more. Right. You know, so Esau's dealing with you know, the product of feminism, man. You know, that's what the scriptures say. When the righteous and authority, the people rejoice. Yeah. When the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. All the people are mourning with these various different laws and agendas that these wicked elites are pushing out upon society, right? You know.
Go back to Sirach 25.
Yeah.
Sirach 25 and 23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance.
Hey, look up the word abated.
Yep.
Yeah, he adds stress to his life. Man got wrinkles now, got bags under his eye. He looking old as hell. Yeah, you just seen him 4 years later. He's like, man, he got some age to you, man. He losing weight or he gained weight. He lost a lot of weight or he gained and put on a whole bunch of pounds.
He don't take care of himself.
Yeah.
He's either drunk,
he had stopped chasing his so-called dreams. He didn't have that car. He didn't have that Chevy, and he's been trying to fix up for so long.
He lost himself. He lost himself.
He said, you got the joint? Yeah, I just start working on it. You know what I'm saying?
The word abate means, it says of something perceived as hostile, threatening, or negative because less intense or widespread.
So say that again. Say your courage is hostile and misogyny.
Yep.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Take it.
Yep.
So she used little words she learned from books. The girl read, and she nitpicked you and tried to destroy you. Really, women will make you their girlfriend. Yep. And look at you, she because she has if you got boys, right?
Too slight. I had just stopped there.
Now, all of a sudden, yo, where's John? Where's Johnny at? I don't know, John. He said he can't make it. Then they just keep on going, and all of a sudden, he never comes around again. Yep. He in the house, he has become a girlfriend.
Yep, a servant.
Become her servant, man. He done cut friendship off. He done cut his own mother off. He cut his own parents off. He cut everything off.
He done turned into a child again.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be at home at a certain time. Make sure you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And if you break these rules,
so hold on. He said, I gotta call my wife first.
Right.
I gotta check in.
Right.
Every
Bishop,
minute.
my wife.
I gotta get permission.
The definition says the word
That's why it's best that do what Paul said. The brother can hold that to what Paul said, because again, you gotta go back to understand we got at war. You can't. There's no love in war. Prisoners of war. Just like Elder Yashawamba put out in the video. You got to learn how to fight wounded, handicapped, man. Because we're prisoners of war. How are you looking at love and you want all these women and riches and basically a good life? Man, we've been captured, we've been conquered. What the fuck can come from that, man? We got to get the kingdom. That's what ultimately our mindset should be. Focusing on Yahweh Shem Shah, seeking what's pleasing to Yahweh Shem Shah. Staying on point, man.
Well, the scriptures say, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Keeping everything that's going to build our courage, not fucking, like the word said, abate it. Women, this world, trying to follow this world, trying to be one with the society, dealing with niggas, dealing with 2/3. Yeah. They would take your courage. They would intercept your mental fortitude. Yahweh Shah, man.
If you don't have Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be taken by the world, because the world is very, very strong. You can't combat. You can't combat the world without Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, come on. The world comes at you at all angles, and hey, Esau Esau knows how the people think. He knows how the brain works. He knows how the body operates. He knows your likes. He knows,
Studied it.
Yeah, he knows the dopamine in your bloodstream and the testosterone and all these various different things that he bases on what he pushes out into society. So this he has programmed things that happen in society that, hey man, without Yahweh Shemel, you ain't got no defense, man. You just ain't gonna make it, man. You gonna get taken, man.
Yep.
You
So,
know?
and again, and that's why, like I said in the song, the first chapter, it tells you, those that serve Yahweh Shem Shah is like a tree planted by the river.
Yeah,
A strong tree.
yeah. Those are the strongest trees. You always have a water source.
That's right.
Constant water source.
You're not going to move those things.
Yeah.
But again, if you don't have Yahweh Shem Shah, you're easily moved. You're tossed to and fro.
Con.
That's why again, it's not wise to be hanging out with fickle motherfuckers out here. These people out here, they constantly talking the nice life, the fancy life. Man, here it is, underneath Trump administration and Elon Musk, shit is just fucking going left. He done abandoned the MAGA, man. He done been on chain of Gulf, Mexico, the Gulf of America. Man, that's a power move, man. They're trying to get in the green, and those are power moves. Get Gaza. Don't you know this world about to go into shits, man? Ain't nothing fucking coming. Ain't nothing coming back. Days are over with, man. They cutting everybody, jobs, etc. I don't even know where the fuck y'all getting money to please your fucking woman. Valentine's Day, and then they got some new shit, Valentine's Day. Where the fuck did this shit come from, man? And the girls get together before. Like, what the that? Yo, it's like every year is a new fucking holiday, man. Right? Can't get caught up in this madness, man. And it's crazy, guys. I looked on social media, and all them got onesies on. What the fuck is this? This shit makes me, it pisses me off, man.
Can you read down to verse 24?
You can't find it, but
Sirach 25 and 24, or reading on 23. A woman that will not discomfort, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, making weak hands and feeble knees.
How much more now?
Feeble knees.
Yeah, how much more now? Well, the whole mental state of a man is attacked. You can't be a man. Yeah. And then you here, this woman is here to tear you down. Man, cut that bitch off like a plague, man. Cut that bitch off. Cut that bitch off, man. Cut her off. Hey, what Sugar Free say?
Yo,
You gotta be that Sugar Free.
It's that joke. Bros don't even know what we're talking about.
Got it.
It reads on. Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Yeah. Hey, that's another thing we have realized. Through the truth, through the apostles, through Yahweh Shah, the woman you don't really understand this. As a man, you don't have mental fortitude. Hey, that was Adam's sin. He didn't have mental fortitude. He got beguiled. You gotta understand, if you don't have a mental fortitude, that will look at beguile you. That can happen to all of us, man. Because that's one thing that took a lot of men out, is women.
Yeah.
Why we
Women are highly persuasive, and they come at you a different angle than a man will come at you.
No.
A man says, "You gonna do this, nigga? We gonna do this." A woman comes, she hits that different tone, that different string.
No.
She comes to you with that soft monotone. She gets you to do things and is able to persuade you in a different particular manner.
That's why Esau knew he had to use that bit.
Yeah.
He was a fucking woman.
Yeah, that's a tool that Esau uses. And that's a very, very good tool, man. Because a lot of the things that are pushed in society, including this day like today, Valentine's Day, and all the various different holidays as well, men are persuaded. If women stop celebrating these holidays, men wouldn't celebrate these holidays, man. Men wouldn't be celebrating Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, none of that shit. If women were like, you know what, we ain't doing that no more, man. But off the strength of these women doing these things and the man trying to keep his family together, so to speak, I just do it for the kids, trying to be...
Stroke his ego.
Yeah.
Stroke his ego.
Stay a valuable member of society, so when his friends or family come over, what did y'all do for this day? He can, well, we went down and saw such and such. Oh, that is so great, so he can look like the good upstanding father.
Don't forget this.
Yeah, the pictures too. Yeah, the selfies.
That we put on social media with the fake smile.
Right. And then the nigga divorced. The nigga, 2 years later, his wife divorcing his ass, man.
Yeah. the same motherfucker you about to see on Valentine's Day today. That's a concert.
Tomorrow,
social
we'll
media.
be downtown.
Yeah, we arguing.
Tomorrow we'll be downtown in the magistrate office.
Hell yeah. with a what do you call it? A charge? What do you call it?
Yeah,
Domestic
yeah.
charge over there.
She took everything. You know?
It's all bullshit. Because Valentine's Day do not keep shit together.
And it goes into pagan holidays. It goes into pagan rituals. It goes back to the Roman Empire. It goes into woman worship, man. You know?
What's that shit? Cupid.
Yeah. It goes to the Lupercalia, the pagan holiday, pagan Roman holiday, Lupercalia, if I'm saying it correctly, man. It was nothing but a big ass orgy, and they would beat the hell out of the woman in the streets with the blood that they sacrificed goats and lambs, and they would take the blood from those lambs and make whips and be whipping the hell out of these women in the street, man. You know, really, when you go into the origins of Valentine's Day, it's you know, it wasn't just all about women and, you know, love and this and that, man. It has very sinister origins to it, man. Just like all these pagan holidays do.
I'm not gonna lie, Kevin said that scared of that.
You sent me the video on
that
that.
shit, he dying. Yeah, he played the kid, the skin of Earth the kid. That shit be dying, but it's reality, man. That's how it's bullshit, man. The whole concept of it, how we've been taught, is not correct. It's just worshiping women. They, out of all my life, I've rarely seen a woman really do anything for a man. Honestly. Go out her way to really like, I'm going to make my man happy. I've never really seen that.
Yeah.
You only see that if you do the country.
Yep.
Honestly. Right?
Rock 25 and 24.
When the last time a woman said, when you come in the house, you sit down.
Right.
I got the record.
Right.
Come on, you don't hear that.
Right.
You got to pay for that.
You gotta pay for that.
Right? I'm talking about literally. You got to pay for that. Right?
About 24, it's like in 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
There you go. You know, here it is. You got to go to a masseuse or pay a pro. And here it is. You got a woman at the house, and she'll bait your courage.
Yep.
You don't want to go there.
They feeble needs.
You look,
Yeah,
and you
I know,
look at,
right?
hey, it's man. I remember a comedy, Comedy View.
Yeah, come here.
I remember with the old stand-up, he said he kept riding around the house. He kept driving around the house. And he saw his the light on, the bedroom.
Yeah.
He knew his woman was up. He was, man, I ain't trying to go there. The cop pulled him over. He said, the cop pulled him over. He was like, the cop said, yo, why you keep surrounding around the house? He said, you see that light right there? But the woman's still up. The woman's still up. I'm not going there till she go to sleep. So I just let you know, you know? That's how much these women, they're not happy or fun or just, they're not appeasable to be around, man, because they're constantly nagging you. Man.
Yeah.
They're baiting your courage.
Yep.
They're breaking you down. Go ahead.
I got a precept.
Uh-huh.
It says, I'll get it later. I get the picture out on Sirach 25 and 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Go.
Verse 25, give the walk.
So you got to understand what a woman can do. How, hey, she's susceptible to the demons.
There's a
man.
reason. There's a reason. You know that serpent went to Eve and not
That's
Adam.
right. That's right.
You know, because of course, if Adam accepted it, he knows he already knew the game on.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a determining factor. So he knew like it's a if, you know, it's a maybe, you know. So it's harder to get, you know, Adam to conform to these ways than it would be Eve. You know, but he says if I can get Eve, then I know I have a high percentage of getting Adam. You know, because then, you know, that woman is highly persuasive.
But she went into him in a beguiled way.
Yep.
She didn't, you know, just put you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the devil, you know?
Yeah, she basically took the serpent's voice and
Put her add
Translate it to her.
exactly. You know
Add
what I'm
her 2
saying?
cents on it.
Right.
AI voice.
Yeah.
Can I bring a precept real quick? 1 Peter 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as the weaker vessel and as being their heirs
There you
together
go.
of the grace of life.
Hey, and that's why the serpent went after Eve, man, because she's the weaker vessel, man. You know, he said, I can't just come with Adam with this, man. This ain't gonna work. You know? I gotta be more subtle.
And plus, Lockie, plus you gotta know her being a weaker vessel, how much more of a man and a mental fortitude that you gotta have. Because sometimes you gotta tell your woman, shut the fuck up and sit your ass down. You shut the fuck up. You know what the fuck you talking about. You know? You gotta check women. Because you gotta have that monster. You're supposed to lead you and rule over your woman. It's not no 50-50 equal, my partner, equally dope. No, that had nothing to do with a goddamn woman. It was a rule over your woman. She's weak. So she's prone to demons more than you. A demon will jump on her to get to you. So you gotta know how to examine the whole situation. And that's, you gotta remember this, man. We all subject to us being taken out by a goddamn woman. So again, saying that again, this shows you how much more of a point we have to make.
And the same thing's happening right now, man. Esau's whispering those, sweet words to Eve, and she's running with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how this devil is able to do a lot of things on the earth. And it really, is about the man. You know what I'm saying? So like they use the women as a tool to restrict and get these men to overcommit to his agenda or commit to his agenda.
Yeah, because there's no fucking woman came out here. Women ain't gonna fucking go, you know what, we're sick of this.
Right.
We're going to get the guns and we're going to fight for our men. You're not gonna see that shit. Men do that.
Yeah.
Men fight. But when you got them feeble, what they say, feeble, weak, got no courage, men ain't gonna fight. And then you got the woman that hates men, so she's gonna teach her, she's gonna break her son not to even be a man. She's gonna teach her daughter, man, don't listen to a nigga. Break him, use him, and destroy him, and just use him with what he got to give what you need.
Comprehensive.
There you go. So all that just breeds dysfunctionality to the point where, you know what, hatred, disdain, envy. Why should I look at the Edomites? Why should I go to war when I'm warring within my own nation? So it's so much of a conflict and a battle between us. We don't even see who's the real culprit. That's why we talk about the super white man. No. It ain't the white man. It's you niggas. Oh, no, it ain't. It's a constantly bickering and picking at each other. But who's the main culprit? The so-called white man. He's the reason why. Man, come really look at it, bro. Prior to the civil rights and feminism, and what you see today, early 1900s, Judah, the so-called black man, the top tribe, was the highest percent married. In order, success rate.
He was head of the household.
Come on, man. And now all of a sudden, everything is just out of whack. There's a fucking reason why.
And if I can say too, one of the books you often mention, one of those Native American books that you often mention, there's memoirs on how
Devastation of the Indies.
Devastation of the Indians. I believe
that.
there's memoirs or writings of how when he interacted with the men, how the men treated their women. They were in order, and the men obviously had that aura about them, that leadership that was respected.
They had multiple women.
They had multiple women, but the thing is, the so-called white man started realizing, Esau started realizing how much they cared about their women. And how much they protected their women. Oh, we need to separate the woman from these motherfuckers. That's the mindset. But the Lord ultimately gave Esau the mindset to think like that. Because once that happened, then our family started deteriorating. Our nation started deteriorating.
Because Esau doesn't look at his woman the same way as Jake does. Because Esau's a beast.
Esau the real domestic violence.
So,
Esau the real domestic.
Yeah. He's already out. I got a precept in every guy. That's like I think.
You have more?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
So like, Surah 25 and 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Well, Esau does.
Hey, when you give water a passage, it's gonna keep going, man.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna keep going.
Stop.
Once it gathers some momentum, it finds another route. It finds another angle.
Yep.
It just keeps going. And this is where we're at, man. These women have ran with it, and look how much worse that society has gotten, man.
Water damage.
Water damage. Water damage don't get no better, man. Because once water damage sets in, you get mold, bacteria. You know, you gotta just completely destroy the whole thing, man. This is where we're at, man. Shalom, y'all about to This is where we're at, man. The mold, the bacteria is set in. You can't heal this place, man. This place has got to be burned with fire, man.
Got to demo it.
You know? Yeah, ain't no bring out what we got to do now, and this is what we got to do, so the woman will come back and will start loving us again, and I'll become the man of the house. Nah, it's got to be a complete reset, man. We got to go back to default. Ain't no saving this place and setting the orders back in. Nah, man. You know, it's too much damage has been done. Okay, and even these niggas in the world are seeing this, man. Niggas in the world are seeing like, hey, the damage has been done to such an extent that you can't, there's no overcorrection, there's no going back and figuring out what was wrong and then changing certain things so it can ultimately 20, 30, 40, 100 years long down the line, so to speak, it would ultimately get better. It's not going to happen, man. You know? And furthermore, you know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, guess what? You ain't in rulership, man. So you ain't calling the shots here on earth, you know, concerning you know, a carnal, worldly level, man. We know Yahweh Shai is in controls all things. But he set this devil up in the position of power.
That's right.
He's giving him that scepter, okay? He's giving him the technology. He's giving him the dominion of the earth, the fatness of the earth, man. He's giving him that. He's blessed him with their sword.
Hey, and Esau knows women are the spoils of war.
Yep.
Going into what is Deuteronomy the 18th chapter?
Yep.
So our women being spoils, Esau uses them to their advantage to break us.
Yep.
So again, it goes back to that you gotta know you're at war to understand what's really going on and how you gotta move and how you're supposed to be carrying yourself. There's more on that.
Yeah, can I read the next precept?
Yep.
The last one.
Remember, give me what Paul said about the woman. It's better not to be married.
Yeah, that's it.
And be as if you don't have a woman, because really in all actuality, you know, you want to be like Paul. You gotta remember, Paul was so driven to worship Yahweh Shai and teach the kingdom, you know? And that's the same way we have to feel. The same drive, ambition that we gotta have, man. You know? Because again, we're not gonna get Sirach 26 into the kingdom. You gotta that's gotta be your mindset. You're not gonna get no virtuous woman, you're not gonna get no virgins, you gotta gonna have peace in your household until Sirach 25, the 25th chapter.
A little bit more here. Sirach 25 and 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh.
Well, you can't cut her off. You can't cut these bitches off. If you got a kid by her, if y'all got certain things together, well, that girl can go, what you call it, the courthouse. And Esau said,
more complicated.
Esau slapped, he does this. He said, got it. Another.
Yep.
You know?
It says, and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. And if I can say that, if I can just say, that's the only power we really have is to be able to walk away, you know, and having, you know, our connection with Yahweh by Shai again makes us realize who the true love, who we should be really seeking and you know, loving.
Sir, hey, you got a kid by a chick, it's gonna hurt. Don't think I cut that kid off. Again, going back, you gotta know your situation. If you can still maintain and try to be in the kid's life, if the mom don't fuck it up, hey, be there. But if your mom, if the mother is trying to destroy your child and get at your child to destroy your mental, man, you gotta get rid of both of them. This called it's pay the child support, man. Let it be, man. LIG, let it go. Go ahead, my guy. You gotta be an idiot to think you're gonna have a family in this world. You're a fucking idiot.
Right? It's John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
And, you know, us talking like this and speaking about the facts and reality what the so-called white man has done to our people, it hurts. But ultimately, Esau is really waking up and seeing that, hey, there's going to be a payback. The scripture says, what is it? The cup shall come back unto you, and you shall drink the cup.
Lamentation.
Now we understand while we're going through this because of the curses, our women are whores, majority of these men are simpsons and sodomites, and we understand this is what was going to befall on us. That the Lord was going to keep a remnant. And what the scripture said, if the Lord ain't showing the time, we would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah. And you see it, man. These men are simps. These men are brutal. They have no backbone. They're cowards. Like they say in Dominican Republic, palomos, fucking cowards, man. They're punks. The women are whores. They love gay men. They love them sodomites, man. They want their own sons to be that way. They want their sons to be their girlfriends and their friends. They want their daughters to be their friends and their girlfriends, man. Like you said, maybe to call that black dancer with his mother, man. In a freaky way. But this place is bugged the fuck out, man. Go ahead.
Verse 19, if ye were of the world would love his own.
Okay, so everybody will be up here listening to us. You know? Everybody be haranguing for us, waiting for us. You know, got so many highly good things to say about us. We be all on TV. We be in movies.
Yeah.
But we
because we got the riches.
Yeah.
It's like niggas in the world, they got the riches, but guess what? They're of the world.
Yep.
So everybody in the world loves us. But we're not of the world. But hey, guess what? We got better riches than what they got, you know, this wisdom, knowledge, and truth.
Hey, what Ice Cube said? I need something better than that.
It says, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
That's right. And it's and that's what. And another thing too, as we strive for the right path and the right way, you know, we're seeing how the Lord is cutting certain people off. So again, we can stay focused. That's why, you know, we always say, don't ever take nothing personal. Never hold no grudge. Always, you gotta understand, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua protected us as angels that came around us, man. So it's a good thing that the world don't like us.
Black brothers, how y'all feeling, baby?
How you? You know? Go ahead. Yep.
This is Luke 11 and 27.
Ask a question. Black Israelites?
We just Israelites.
Say what that?
We just Israelites. Hebrew Israelites.
But you got so much.
No, easy. You say Hebrewites. So Hebrewites is what now? Explain to me.
Hebrew Israelites.
Now explain to me why the black is Hebrew Israelites.
No, the black is not Hebrew Israelites. The black is a derogatory term that the so-called white man put upon
No. I ain't talking about the white man. I'm not talking about the white man.
Hold on.
That's where people get it mixed up.
Hold on. You come here to listen or
No,
what?
listen. When
come here to teach us.
listen, my brother, when everything was all in
We're going to keep reading.
Africa, everything was
keep
all
reading.
the countries.
This is Luke 11. This is Luke 11 and 27. And it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted her voice, and this is concerning Yahushua speaking. It says, Luke 11 and 27, it says, and it came to pass.
Thumbs up. All right, what?
It says Luke 11 and 27,
Like
and it.
what Sonny did to fucking the ugly nigga. Live in the fucking bathroom. Get the fuck out of here. Right?
It says, and it came to pass, as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted her voice and said unto him, blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked. But he said, yea, rather blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh and keep it. You know, because that whole lifting up woman and woman worship was happening back in the time Yahushua was on the scene, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You had that.
Yahushua cut that quick.
But you had to go back to that time in the Greek. What is it? I forgot the Greek goddess that they worship at.
The queen, it was, man, I know.
Diana.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, like the mother was saying. They were worshiping women back in the day.
Yeah. They were burning incense to the Queen of Heaven. You know? It's like the scripture says, there's nothing new under the sun.
I appreciate the message, concerning how, you know, this world is going to hate us. This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
Yeah, the pride of life. You just saw that nigga that came out here. What was he? He was in the pride of life.
Wow.
Nigga gonna come up, ask a question, walk by, come back, and as soon as you get into the tail, as soon as you know, that's the majority of our people, man. Even though they're not, you know, even though they don't act that flamboyant, you know, you might talk to a family member, you know, at the end of the day, they're really trying to teach you, man. Even them sitting there like, oh, okay, explain
He
to
didn't
me.
even say the word right.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
said Hebrew.
Yeah, he
It's
said-
like,
yeah,
oh,
he said,
fake ass, sad ass, looking motherfucker. What are you talking about?
He said Hebrewites.
He said,
Hebrewites.
What did he say?
Yeah, Hebrewites. Like Hebrewites.
Heber. Fuck, a lot of Heber. Country ass nigga. A bunch of Heber.
Hebrewism, yeah.
Yeah,
Hebraism.
Hebrewism.
yeah. And that's the majority of our
Sad
people. They're in that same type of mindset. So you just try to teach them something because you look like them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they'll listen to a little bit, but then they refrain from it, man. And they often automatically regurgitate it, so that at the point they can't stand there no longer and listen. You know, that's a toe-telling sign and a signal that they can't get it and accept it, man. Because they're basically regurgitating it right in front of you, where they can't even listen to what you're saying, man. Say that, you know, because a person's like, yeah, you know, I just want to hear what he's going to say, even though I have what I believe in. But nah, they can't even let you finish your sentence, man.
They're cutting us off.
You know?
Come on, ask you a question. Nigga,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you want? You can't deal with a nigga like that, because you want to do that with a so-called white nigga.
Yeah.
You want to learn something, you're going to shut up, be a good boy like our people are, to the so-called white man. Shut up and listen. You're not going to interrupt the so-called white man.
Them demons said, speak and speak now. Hurry.
Not a lot of you.
You can't deal with an unreasonable individual like
You're
that.
too old to be acting like that.
Yeah.
But that's, again, you gotta understand, a lot of them old niggas grew up under their grandmothers, man. And their fucking mothers, man. Again, going back to the whole problem of our nation, man. We've all been and what's man, give me some rock. I'm about to switch it a little bit. Give me some rock. I think 1910 chapter. Talking about a man that teaches his son to be the enemy. It should go down and say a mother rooted out foundation. That's what has happened to our nation. Since the civil rights and Esau brought in the destruction afterwards, women been leading us, man, the matriarchy. And that matriarchy has rooted out the foundation of these men. And these fucking little, ain't our women.
Yeah. So Esau used that civil rights era as something that Jake could look to, we're going to elevate ourselves off the strength of this. We're going to get better. But ultimately, it was a strategy and a tool that Esau used to bring you further down.
Because look after the civil rights, we just lost everything, bro. Prior to even when it was the Black Code, Jim Crow, Reconstruction era, Jake had something. Jake had talent, ownership, right? It tells you in the book of Dr. Paul Anderson, so-called blacks in America had accumulated millions of dollars.
And it was
and had
pissing
put it
Esau
in
off.
banks.
Yeah.
But the banks ripped off Jake.
Yeah. It was pissing Esau off, so he would go down and burn whole towns down.
He had the mobs. He had the Edomite mobs
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the Reconstruction era. Because you had Jake that was getting too much power even in the government. Become a government official that
right.
elects, man.
Con.
You know, Esau ain't like that shit, man. So Esau had this. Again, when you go, Elder Yashram has been breaking that down, but the whole civil rights thing. And it's funny because it's damn near like every museum you go in America, they paint the bad picture of the slavery. Then they always got to narrate to Martin Luther King as if he saved everything. After Martin Luther King, that was it for us as a nation, man. It went completely downhill. Look at us. Look after civil rights. Look at what the fuck has happened to us.
That was the end of the climb.
Yeah.
And if I could say the money turned over 100 times within the so-called black community. So of course that's a powerful economy. And Jake trying to rebuild the Black Wall Street. The money ain't finna turn over 100 times. And as soon as Jake make money, where do they go? Y'all would just call it out the Balenciaga, all these Edomite designers, and they're weird designs. That money ain't turning over in the so-called black community 100 times.
Because Esau wants you to keep your mind on that, so even in the high oppression that you're in, that you don't do nothing constructive with your money or with your people to build on a certain level. Because he don't want to repeat that era. Because that was a so-called rise of the so-called black man back then. You know, businesses. They were doing it, and the family, you know, was for the most part, you know, the structure of the family was still there. You know, the man was ruling over, you know, his household to a certain extent. You know, and Jake didn't have his pants hanging all the way down around his ass. You know, they were wearing, you know, upstand. You know, like they were looking decent, man.
Jake
In shape.
Jake had a standard.
Yeah. You know.
And he had an image back in the day. Now Jake has no image.
Yeah.
The only image our people know and a good name that they know of is one the so-called white man gave us. And that was the gangster, criminal, culture, thug, nigga mentality.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. It tells you, Proverbs 22 in first chapter, first verse tells you a good name is more rather to be chosen than riches, man.
Yep.
The only good name niggas know is being a nigga, a degenerate, a thug, a real
That's
nigga.
crazy because a real nigga is considered a good name in the day and age we live in.
And every 10 years it changes. Oh, I'm a real nigga. So, I thought a real nigga was this. 10 years prior, it was this. And now it's a real nigga, damn near a bisexual nigga.
Yeah, a real nigga can snitch now.
Yeah.
They according to them, that's wicked as hell.
on,
That's
man.
according to them.
You got it.
It's Sirach chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, for the blessing of the father established the houses of children. Sirach chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter that ye may be safe.
That's right.
For the Lord have given the father honor over children.
Come on. What did this say?
For the Lord have given the father honor over the children.
So how is a matriarchy?
Misogyny.
Yeah, that sounds like Marxism or misogyny, I think, what you want me to be.
Yep.
Huh? Hey, even Yahweh Shah said it. Paul said it. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
The head of, you got it.
Yeah, everybody, you want to get it?
Yep. For sure.
You can cut you off, bro.
You good, bro.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach,
That's right.
and the head of the woman is the man.
He's Lord.
You know what?
That's your Lord. You can't go to Yahweh Shah. You got to go to your man. So it's an order of things. Which, again, Esau came in and said, no, there's no order. What are you talking about? You got a life too. You're a goddess. You're human.
You won't surely die.
Come on.
Right.
God.
Keisha, he
Once
said,
you get rid of that man, you won't be a
Keisha.
guy.
Keisha.
And that's what he's saying to these women.
Right,
You get
exactly.
that man out their house, girl, you gonna elevate to a new level.
Right.
You gonna have some cars, you gonna have money, you gonna get into taxis,
And
you
the
can
fence.
put him on child support.
Right, you can
and he
vote.
gonna repeat this.
You can vote, man.
Yeah. You know, you get free housing, we're gonna get you WIC, we can get you Section 8, we're gonna get you food stamps, you're gonna be a guy. You know, that's gonna look like that is God's
What's it?
standard.
Woman Wednesday? Woman Wednesday?
Crush every day. Black girls rock.
Black girl magic.
Uh,
Out of all of that, what